Hello, all of my absolutely beautiful friends. It is so lovely to see you guys. This beautiful long weekend, at least here in Canada, it is Thanksgiving weekend. So to all my Canadian girlfriends, I send you just the most heartfelt wishes for the most amazing Thanksgiving weekend. We have so much to be thankful in our world and in our lives, and I'm sure that you are surrounded by family and friends this weekend, as did I. Yesterday on the Sunday we had our Thanksgiving dinner, and I am just feeling full of yes, just Thanksgiving and appreciation for everything I have in my life, including you guys. So for all of my American friends, I know that's not till you get a little bit closer in November to Christmas time, but here in Canada we have it here this long weekend, so just a little bit earlier, which is for me kind of nice because it sort of breaks up and also signals the whole beginning of this whole sort of fall transitioning into winter equinox and all of the beautiful holidays and festivities and shopping and fun that goes along with it. So anyways, so thank you so much for being here. If you're one of my American friends, and if you are my Canadian friend, then maybe yesterday as well you had your Thanksgiving dinner. So today's video, I think I promised in the last video that I did, where I just did a mini Sephora shopping haul just of some curated items that I I've either had a sample of or wanted to try and then finally purchased. That's what this video is about, and it's really just makeup as I sit here in my pajamas in my makeup room to get ready for the day that I have been enjoying, and I think is a nice transition from the late summer into the fall. So if you're interested in seeing what they are for the 45 plus working gal that works hard for her money, just like I know you do, then just keep watching this video. And if you're new to my family, I would love so much, just really love, if you would hit the subscribe button and that you would leave a comment down below saying hello, that you're new. I know I have a few new subscribers, and I am just so happy and privileged that you decided to subscribe to my channel. One of my first products that I picked up that I received a little trial bottle of, which was 100 points that I cashed in at a Sephora one time going through, is the CAUDALIE. It's the VINOPERFECT facial serum, which is a vitamin C alternative. So much safer in the sun, easier on the skin, said to be 62 times more effective than actual vitamin C. So anyways, but I have tried that little trial. I absolutely loved it. It is a tried and true, very popular serum that is completely oil-free. It's completely vegan, cruelty-free. It has no phthalates. It has no parabens. It has none of that bad stuff. Just everything good. So this is $110 for the, I believe it is the 30 ml, so 1 fluid ounce. There it is there. What it is said to do is basically just sort of help to hydrate the actual skin and kind of smooth out and sort of plump all of those fine lines and wrinkles. And it also acts as a really great skin brightener because of some of the skin properties that it has in there. So love the idea that it is a dropper, so it keeps everything nice and hygienic. And I basically just do 1 drop on my hand like that, and then just smear it all over. It's just so nice. Like I said, does have a fragrance, but it's not an added fragrance. If you've used it, then you will know. I absolutely love it. I have a little hyperpigmentation over here, which I always like to kind of just try to lighten because that's from my sunglasses. Not sticky, you can see, and it just sort of leaves a little bit of natural hydration, a little radiance to the skin, which I'm not mad about, especially going into fall and winter. While we're just sort of pampering ourselves with all of these lovely sort of late summer to fall transitional makeup products, I say cheers to you. This is a cup of Irish tea. And of course, to top that off, I have this little dainty little Terry's orange slices that I picked up at the British import shop. And to me, it has the perfect accompaniment to my Irish tea. All right, next product I have been a fan favorite of for the last 2 years, which I will grab right here. It is the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. This one, you'll note, it's about halfway through, if not all the way through, and I needed to do a replacement. It's probably a third or fourth replacement. I get this in the color 1Y04, which kind of has a yellow undertone to it. But typically going into fall winter, my color tone, as you can see, very fair, is porcelain. Like not even fair to light. It's like super porcelain. Anyways, and so when I went there, I was aware that Makeup Forever had just released a new foundation, which is the HD Skin. It is the HYDRA Glow. And it has actually hyaluronic acid in it. As a matter of fact, 86% of this foundation is actual skincare, and you'll see the difference. So there is the new bottle with the HYDRA Glow, and then this one is the HD, just the high definition skin that I've been normally using. This color I got matched in the store at Sephora, and it is actually the 1N, so neutral undertone 06. And if you go on their website, I will definitely leave a link to all of these products down below in case you're interested. Of course, it's called Porcelain. So there it is right there. So this one is, the full size is $63.50 Canadian if you're interested. And like I said, it is basically 86% skincare, which is really the way that sort of all of our foundations have been going this last little while. It gives you medium coverage. It's naturally luminous. I'm just looking down in my notes. It's hydrating to the skin because of the hyaluronic acid. It's smooth. It sort of visibly plumps and just kind of overall gives you a lovely and bright sort of complexion. So we're going to apply that next. And just kind of giving that au naturel, just very, very luminous but natural looking sort of skin tone to it. And what I really like about this is it just gives you a natural luminous kind of look to your skin without screaming like you have foundation all over your face. So I just find that medium coverage for me is absolutely perfect. And you can see that it just generally covers, or I shouldn't say covers anything, it just kind of evens out all of the skin tone. I don't know your skin, but better. It certainly helps with the venipuncture serum, gives this just natural overall glow. But I just think it really puts your best skin forward. Okay, so the next product that I wanted to show you that I picked up was this one. So it was really trending a lot on TikTok, and I was like, but I really like the idea of it. I just wasn't sure in the application process. What am I talking about? I'm talking about this, which is the Milk. It is the Cooling Water Jelly Lip and Cheek Tint. I believe it comes in 6 different shades now. This is actually in the color Burst, which is the poppy pink, which I think is absolutely beautiful because it's like a cool tone pink, but it goes everywhere from like Fizz, which is like a soft peach, all the way up to Chill, which is bright, bright red. And then they have berry plums. They have all different kinds. And I just love the application, or I just love the product. I just wasn't sure about the application because, to be fair, this is like a true makeup stain. So I have now just threw on, just for the sake of this video, my Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize, just in the cream Pillow Talk. It's just a very easy creamy eyeshadow that you whip on, and so I put that on. So that's what you missed in between. And now I am ready for the Milk. I haven't done any bronzer. I just want to keep my face looking kind of fresh and sort of really kind of let the skin be the main center of attraction. So this is what you get when you open it, and then you can pop this protective lid off, but you just have to roll it up and then it automatically comes off. And when you first get it, there'll be like a little jelly juice in the cap. Yeah, just don't stick your finger in there because like I said, this is an actual stain. It will stain. It lasts a full 24 hours. So I'm going to do my lips, and you can see that I have used this little brush before. And the best way to do the application for this is literally just putting it on a brush, because if you start slathering that all over your lips and cheek and you don't blend it right away, you're going to be sorry. This is the best way. So I am literally just, all I'm doing is kind of giving myself that au naturel lip look, but just with the little bit of stain, and it's incredible. You could literally throw on a juicy lip gloss now without even a lip liner, dare I say it, because I've used lip liner probably my whole life. It's just the kind of look I like, but this gives you that just super fresh pinky. Like I said, this is the color Burst, which is the poppy pink, but it just gives you that little fresh, not drying, kind of almost like popsicle lip look. And in the summer, late summer, I was literally living for this. Okay, so now for the actual cheeks, I'm going to just take my cheek brush and I'm just going to go like this. And I'm just going to get it nicely coated, and then just be very careful when you apply it. Just soft taps to kind of where you want it, because like I said, it's a stain, so it's not coming off, people. So I kind of start kind of like mid outer eye, not quite, and then bring it up to my temples, just because that's the kind of look I like. So you can already see how it just gives you that like chef's kiss, perfect, like fresh, healthy cheek look. Like, and you need a little, like I'm literally dabbing. This will last forever. I just don't know. Hopefully in a dark drawer with its little lid on, it won't dry up too quickly, but I absolutely love this. I think it is brilliant. It actually reminds me of the Liquid Benefit tint that they came out with a long time ago. It's that type of product. Love is just doing a little dab just on the bridge of the nose, because it just gives you that cool girl. And when I say cool girl, I mean really cool girl, like just came in from the outside. But it just kind of looks like you've been kissed by the sun, or you just have that, what I call après-ski look, which I'm like loving. So I just put this lid back on and I just dial it right back down, and then you just, that kind of keeps it from drying up. And then I put the lid on it. Super cute. I love the product. I love everything about it. And you can see just like how that instantly sort of warmed up my face. Like I said, this makeup look is just to give you that sort of like skin forward, fresh look. So now I'm just going to do a little top up with my very glossy Maracuja Juicy Lips, because now I have my lip look ready for the day, which again is not with a lip liner, totally natural, just kind of goes along with that whole fresh makeup look. Like I said, with the Milk makeup, it blew up on TikTok. I just had to try it, was afraid about the application because I saw that clearly there was people that were literally staining their lips and cheek, and not in the right way. They were just swiping it on. Not a good idea. Definitely use the brush technique. But this product was also blowing up, and for me personally, because I'm in the 45 plus group, I was like, I probably won't get it because it was expensive, and I try to avoid powders. But you guys, I finally broke down because I did a little bit of a deep dive, and really this powder was viral for a reason. What am I talking about? I am talking about the Givenchy Prisme Libre Loose 4-in-1 mattifying and radiant powder. So I say mattifying because you may or may not know that, of course, Givenchy put out the newest version of this powder, which like was an illuminating radiance type powder. Anyways, it got so many bad reviews all over TikTok, all over Instagram, all over YouTube. Givenchy heard the people. And the only way I know that this was heard was because when I went into Sephora, you know, I was talking to the girl and I was like, wasn't it a shame that Givenchy with their, you know, ultra, I guess, epic powder decided to change it to that illuminating powder? And I said it went viral. Like, people were like, oh my god, you just destroyed the most amazing thing. And the girl, so this is just word of mouth from the sales associate at my Sephora, she said Sephora Canada heard that and they pulled the new formulation for the Givenchy Prisme Libre. So the one that's in the store in Canada is the mattifying radiant 4-in-1, the original formula. So I don't know if that's just for my Sephora store or all of Sephora Canada or all of Sephora period, and that Givenchy pulled it. I don't know, but she said they have pulled it. They had it for a week on their shelf, the new formulation, and Givenchy pulled it and sent the original mattifying 4-in-1 powder, which is this one that I received right here. It comes in 6 different shades. The small one is $42, which is what I paid right here. And like I said, comes in 6 shades. I got the color number 2, which is the satin blanche, and I absolutely love it. As you can see, when you open it, has this little poof, and I would not get rid of this poof because it also has this little sifter. You can see it has 4 different mattifying, color correcting powders in there, which is really what is the magic of this powder. And then just give it a little bit of a tap, and then you will get some powder that just comes out on top. Normally you'd have your poof, and what I've been doing is just taking the little poof, getting it on there, and then just where it's super bright, I've just been kind of like tapping it on, and it is indetectable. You can't see it for trying when you're up close, but it just kind of helps to take a little bit of that shine away, but still leave that sort of luminous kind of undertone to it. See, when I tapped it in just on my very radiant VINOPERFECT and my HYDRA Glow Makeup Forever, it just took that sort of like super shine. I should just do the forehead right here so you can see. But in no way does it sort of emphasize wrinkles. It just, and it, like, I didn't even shake. I just tapped it on. I couldn't say enough good things about it. I just absolutely love this. And this size, if you're not a powder girl like myself, is plenty good to kind of, you know, to service what needs to be serviced and last a good while. I just had to put mascara on just to kind of finish everything. I will do a full spray down of my setting spray at the end just to kind of keep everything in place, because I'm really just loving this ultra fresh look that I have been doing. But to top it off, I had to treat myself in that Sephora haul with a new fragrance that I had my eye on. I'd been watching, waiting, thinking about it, mulling it over in my head because I'm so particular about scents. But then I broke down, excuse me, and I finally had to get it. What am I talking about? I'm talking about this absolutely beautiful, beautiful fruity floral by Nest. It is the Lychee Rose Eau de Parfum. And I bought the full size for $125, but absolutely love this fragrance. So let me just first put it on so I may enjoy it while I'll tell you all about it. Oh, I just love it. I have been looking for a signature fragrance. This might very well be the one. Anyways, if you're not familiar with it, Nest, it is the Lychee Rose. It came out, I think, spring or summer, because it's definitely more, I think, like leaning towards summer, which doesn't put me off. I mean, I'm not particularly one way or the other. I don't do seasonal sort of fragrances. I just sort of, I'm drawn to either the notes in it or not. But I'm just going to read my notes here, because the Lychee Rose basically has the Rose Absolute, and then it has the most juiciest, delicious, fresh lychee sort of scent to it when you first put it on. And then that's accentuated by sparkling pink champagne, and then it has this little base hint of fresh raspberry. Like, just even the sound of it, you just want to run to the store and grab it. Anyways, like I said, this bottle is 125 Canadian. I just think it is like, it's one of my absolute favorite. I love the bottling of it. I just think it's like classic with the rose and the lychee in there. And actually, I never had tried like fresh lychee, the fruit itself. So after I bought it, I was in my grocery store and they had fresh lychee. And you guys, if you've never tried lychee, you will love it. And it even made me appreciate this new fragrance even more because I absolutely loved the little prickly fruits. I just thought they were just delicious and beautiful and something new. I'm not generally a floral gal, so when there's a fruity floral and I find that the fruity notes kind of come forward initially, especially with rose, because rose can be, like, if you don't like rose at all, then I would suggest that you smell this in Sephora or get a sample to make sure, because in the dry down you will smell the rose. But it's absolutely so beautiful, the combination of the pink champagne, that hint of raspberry, that beautiful first note of that fresh lychee makes it so vibrant, so beautiful. And then in the dry down it has that beautiful rose, not that artificial rose smell, but the authentic, true, beautiful rose. I couldn't love a fruity floral more. And right now, when I went on to just, you know, check like what the prices were and availability, Nest New York's website actually has their Unwrap holiday sale with all of their fragrances, their eau de parfums, their eau de toilettes, their body sprays, their whole like candle scent, all of that. Use code HOLIDAY. This is not me. I'm not making money off of this. I'm not sponsored in any way. I just noticed it on the Nest New York website, so I will leave the link down below. If you put in holiday, then you get 20% off your order. I adore this fragrance. It is just so perfect, and to me, it is the perfect accompaniment and topper for this very sort of like fresh, skin forward transitional makeup look. Let's say we're already here in the fall equinox. That was September 22nd. We're well into it, you girls. And, you know, if you live in Alberta, you know that the dark times are coming, the cold is coming, the snow is coming. I mean, it's reality, but hey, we're lucky to just be able to live where we live. Yeah, like I said, so thankful this Thanksgiving weekend for all that I have in my life, including you guys. And thank you so much for the years of support you've given me. And if you're new, I couldn't be more excited to have you on board. Like I said, I'm a small YouTuber and I am not sponsored by anybody. The holiday code, it's literally on the website, so you probably didn't even need me to tell you. But it's nice to know, especially if you're looking for those kind of gifts, or maybe you want to just gift it for yourself. That's okay as well. Anyways, you guys, have an absolutely wonderful rest of your long weekend, and I can't wait to talk to you all next video. Take care. Bye for now.